Now it's time to welcome in one of the newest members of the New York Football Giants. That's quarterback Colt McCoy. Colt, welcome to New York. Congratulations, and how's you and your family holding up during these odd times?
Thank you very much. Yeah, we're doing well. Just down here in Texas, kind of hunkered down and praying for everybody's health and safety, and looking forward to getting up to New York at some point.
Yeah, same thing up here, and we look forward to seeing you. Why'd you choose the Giants?
You know what? Played against the Giants the last 6 years, and have always kind of looked up to them as an organization from afar. And I never thought growing up in Texas I'd find myself playing for the Giants someday, but I really am excited about it.
And you also played against the Giants' offensive coordinator a lot, Jason Garrett, former head coach of the Cowboys. What is it about what Jason Garrett does on offense that you like?
Yeah, I think you've watched his system for a long time. He played quarterback in the league. To me, it's always been fun to play for a guy who played your position, who played quarterback. He sees the field the same way that you do, and excited to get going.
Did you know anybody up at the Giants that you could talk to about what the organization was like?
Not really. I over the last 6 years, I've made a lot of connections and relationships through the Redskins, and sort of had those opportunities to go and kind of team up with them again in other places. But I really am excited about this opportunity, going into a new place, into my 11th year, not really knowing a whole lot of guys. I talked on the phone with Coach Judge and Coach Garrett, and have competed against the team for the last 6 years. I know they have a lot of talent, and it's an exciting place. And I really couldn't be more fired up to get up there and get started and learn a new system, and really be a small part of a great organization.
Now, when you're in Washington, you had a chance to play with a lot of young quarterbacks, help mentor those guys. You have a chance here with Daniel Jones. What are some things you can do being in the room with a young quarterback to help them progress and become a better quarterback as a pro?
Well, I think he had one of the best ever in Eli Manning around him all last year. And so I know that was extremely helpful for him. And I know for playing in the NFL the last 10 years, there's nothing better than a good quarterback room, a good, healthy quarterback room. And we're all on board to figure out ways to win. That's the most important thing. And, I'm really excited about that.
What does it take to be a good backup quarterback, Colt? I mean, you have to sit there sometimes 12, 13, 14 games, not play. But then when you're needed, you better be on your game or the team's going to suffer.
I think, first of all, my goal every week is to make sure that Daniel will be fully prepared to play. And I know we'll have great coaches and we'll have great game plans going in. But, to me is doing the little things that I can to help him feel comfortable and feel confident and to go out there and make plays. And then, individually know that my responsibility is to be prepared to play. That's my role. And if I'm called upon, I know what to do. And you don't get a whole lot of reps during the week, but you got to be ready to go and figure out a way to have a plan. And I feel like I will definitely be ready for that.
Now, obviously, as a quarterback, you have to learn Jason Garrett's system inside and out. So does Daniel Jones, the rest of the team. How do you think it's going to be this offseason now, with a lot of this probably going to have to be done virtually, to try to figure all this stuff out with very limited on-the-field work?
Yeah, I think it's a challenge for sure. But you know what? All 31 other teams have to do it too. It's not ideal that we're both coming into this new system. Our team is coming into new offense, new defense, and the challenges with that, it's like learning a new language. So it's hard. But it can't be used as an excuse. We've got to figure out a way to do it virtually, to do it online, to be disciplined, all those things. And from what I know about Daniel, I've talked to him several times now. He's very talented on the field, but he's really smart and really disciplined off the field. And he'll be someone great to work with.
Obviously, without sharing some of the details of the conversation, what were those talks like with Daniel Jones in terms of getting to know him a little bit?
Yeah, great. Just checking in and told him, I was excited to come up and work with him and be a part of the Giants. And, we're both transitioning into this new offense. So I've got his back. I'll be supportive. We'll just come in, compete every day, and have fun.
What were some of the things you talked about with Joe Judge, Dave Gettleman, Jason Garrett, whomever else you might have talked to on the coaching staff?
Yeah, it seems like a great staff. Again, I hadn't played for really any of the coaches on staff outside of Coach Henderson. He was a secondary coach at the Browns when I was there early in my career. But it seems like a great staff. Coach Judge seems like a great leader, very confident. Really enjoyed talking to him on the phone, several times. And I'm on board. I'm excited about this. And again, I mentioned earlier, I never thought, I grew up in Texas and played for the Redskins for 6 years. Now I'm going to play for the Giants. I would have never guessed that, but God has big plans, and I'm excited about this journey.
Well, we look forward to sitting up here, Colt. Thanks so much for the time. We appreciate it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
You got it.
Hey, Giants fans, Saquon Barkley here. You want to see more videos? Subscribe below.